Here with Hofstra head coach Frank Catalanotto following a 7-5 loss to Campbell in Game 2 of the 3-game series. Coach, as always, thoughts on today's performance?
Disappointing game because I thought we came out of the chute really good. We did leave some runners out on base. Our base running the last few games hasn't been good. We've been sliding past third base, and that was a big play there today because we feel like Tino would have scored that inning. Then we had a runner at third. I think Pensealy was up, couldn't get him in, and there was another runner we left out there, I believe. So I feel like we could have scored a lot more runs, and then to lose Carlos after 2 innings was rough because he's been pitching well, and today he had his good stuff. So a little disappointing. I feel like it was a little unfair for him to get thrown out. Obviously I'm never going to have one of my guys throw at a guy. That's just not the way I am, especially up in the head area. And obviously I understand the optics. It looks bad when Coach Rojas goes out there and the next pitch is over his head. But what I was saying was that he's been on the mound for the last 10 minutes during this whole thing. He hasn't gotten to throw a pitch. That was his first pitch. So, it's unfortunate that we lost him in that game. And now, it affects tomorrow as well because now we had to throw a bunch of other guys, those guys we won't be able to use tomorrow.
What was the whole rundown of what happened? What was it that led to one thing leading to another in that third inning?
So I don't know if you guys saw the guy, the third baseman, hit that home run, and he stood at home plate for quite a while. So a bunch of guys in the dugout said, "Run," which, listen, you're showing up my pitcher. I don't think that's the right thing to do. And then they started yelling at us. The on-deck guy started yelling at us, and both benches just kind of went at it together, and the umpires had to intervene and tell them to stop. And then obviously the next pitch was over the guy's head, and it doesn't look good. But Carlos, in that situation, Carlos is not trying to hit the guy. That's not the way we go about things here. So that's basically it. I just thought it was unfair that he got thrown out of the game.
Coach, with Carlos Martinez getting thrown out early in the game, what can you say about your bullpen today? They really had a pretty solid outing, especially the back half, the freshmen and McLaughlin and Cureri.
Yeah, they gave us some innings. We needed them to eat up some innings. We saw some good things, some bad things. I thought McLaughlin had a few innings there where his stuff was really working and got us out of some jams. These guys are going to be counted on because we need guys coming out of the bullpen that can throw strikes and shut down innings, and they were able to do that a few times today.
Do you think what happened with Martinez getting ejected, did it affect the team in any way, just kind of playing the rest of the game or anything like that?
No, I don't think it affected us, mentally or anything like that. It affected us on the mound because he's one of our better pitchers, and it's nice to have him out there, especially when he has the stuff that he had today. So, yeah, it looked like he was going to be able to throw maybe 6 innings for us at least, and we only got him for 2 innings. So that was unfortunate.
And it's the first 2 games you're playing Campbell at CA Roberts. Yesterday was an air show on offense. Today, obviously, there's the fireworks. So what have you made from playing them for the first 2 times and a potential rivalry being in the works here?
Well, listen, that's a good team. And when you have to play a really good or a close to perfect game to beat them. And like I said, we left some runners out there, and we have to try to get those big hits or even if it's a sacrifice fly or put the ball in play. But it's nice. I mean, I don't think this necessarily means we're going to have this rivalry with them, but it's a good team to play because each side gets up for this game. Like, I think the guys realize, like, hey, they really want to beat us, and we really want to beat them. So, we're in for a dogfight. So it should be fun tomorrow.
So what is the approach coming into tomorrow's game? Pitching wise, hitting wise?
Well, tomorrow we're going to have Tanner Sanderoff start. It was going to be, I believe it was going to be Russell Hunter, but we used him today. So Tanner will start, and I think our approach is in certain situations have been good, but not in when we have to situationally hit, getting runners over. There were a couple times the runner on second, no outs, and we didn't get the runner over. We have to do better in those situations. I thought McCoy had a really nice swing on the ball that he hit out, and some of these guys, Harrington's been swinging the bat a lot better. So our approach is going to be similar. I'm just going to ask the guys if they could bear down a little bit more when we have to situationally hit, get the runner in from third, move the guy from second, things like that.
Coach, thank you.
All right, thank you guys.
Of course.